because we always tell folks, look, what we know today, here's what we recommend with planning and investing in a lot of areas. With what you know today, if you had to talk to, your clients or any of this audience that's watching this, what would you be telling them that they should be doing today? What are the opportunities that they can be taking advantage of with what's available today in regards to, planning around, household employees, taxes, all these things that are obviously evolving as well as we speak?
You want me to take that, Carolyn?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think we could maybe both try to provide insight there. I mean, I think it's hard. There is just so much uncertainty, and there's not one right path for families. But what I would say is there is definitely a lot of I guess they say necessity is the mother of invention, and all of these things are very important, from health and wellness to education to these are all the different changes, that the different things COVID is affecting are all really important topics for people. And so it seems like just really exploring the options that are out there, even though it is overwhelming, because there are a lot of different options now, more than there were before, and you're having people having to change plans. That's never fun. I mean, I know most people plan far in advance for how they're going to handle education and childcare, and so having to have those plans have a huge wrench in them, and having to suddenly pivot is really tough. But I would say, for me, just being able to lean on people that have helpful, disciplined ways of assessing options, so that you can, I know for me, I have to really balance out the kind of the emotional side of things that you have as a parent. And there's a lot of fear circulating right now, and really just kind of rechannel that into, productive ways to try to band together with, communities and family, and look at the resources available, and how you can best apply those options and resources to your unique situation. And so that's where I think, we have a small piece of that with people looking at private hires, of hiring employees, and wanting to do it right, and wanting to know what that means. As I mentioned earlier in our discussion, we've been doing that for going on 30 years. So we kind of have it really worked out down to, at least we can make that financial side and kind of looking at that option a little easier. So use services like ours, and lean on your advisors. I mean, I think everybody has to lean on each other right now, across the board. I mean, just in all aspects of life, we all have to really pull on every resource and tool that we have available to us. That's what I would say.
That's a really good answer. Yeah, I feel the same way you do, Carolyn. I mean, when there's chaos, discipline is king, and I think the ability to explore and have option B, C, D, and E, remain flexible, embrace the uncertainty as part of life and part of the experience, but plan for all the contingencies, and have a good information, good resources from smart, talented people like Marc and team, and get the options on the table, assess them, be flexible, and ride the put the emotions aside to a certain degree, and go with your, make sure your brain is not getting overridden by your heart. The kids are very resilient, very adaptive. So we as parents, it's stressful. We all, I think one of the things we have always felt is that parents are under enormous stress to balance work and parenthood, even under the best of times. So we totally empathize with the stress and the anxiety. And I think, though, all we can really do is be adaptive and be flexible, have our options laid out. And that's where we certainly can try to support Marc and help you. And we will all get through it, and we'll all be better for it. So, our hats are off to all parents right now.
Yeah. Thanks. Those are great answers, both of you. And I appreciate both of your time. Tom Breedlove, Carolyn Livingston with Care.com HomePay. Thanks so much for your time today. This has been great. I'm sure we'll have to do this again in a few months, because not just on the elder care topic, which obviously is its own topic in itself, but by then we might also have a little bit of an insight to what the rest of the world with school starts and stops, or hopefully, hope for the best. Will love. So thanks again for your time. I appreciate it, everyone watching today, and we'll talk to you all soon.
Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.